Welcome back to the channel, guys. Watch out. You see? We out there, you know. We are gonna see. You see me today we're there with Ironman Spearfishing. But I go get to see him a little bit from this. You wanna just watch what I go on, you see me? We are jump straight in there, now waste no time. See where I go on. Big water, you know. And we have Ironman Spearfishing here, so. Gears up and I want to jump in. Believe, man.
Welcome, Pete. Welcome. So this is Ironman Spearfishing Adventure. So I'm gonna take him out for the first time for the deep. First time I go dive deep this morning, Ironman bring him out. So we are going so we can catch you guys. We'll see what we're catching in the morning, you know?
Believe, Pete. Believe. Alright, welcome on the water, and I'm gonna be your narrator for today. Alright, so I just loaded the spear gun and took a dive. This was a really shallow dive. I just wanted to get my lungs warmed up because you can't just dive deep one go. Not gonna work. Alright, so this was my first official dive. You know, I was just scanning around, taking a look at the beautiful coral, and then Ironman actually pointed at a lobster in the rock. And this is where I faced my first challenge. So the safety was on, and I switched it off, and I accidentally pulled the trigger, so I missed. After missing that fish, I went to reload, and I noticed it was very, very difficult. So after literally 7 minutes of trying to reload the gun, I finally got it, and it left my entire stomach bruised. So after showing the entire world I'm a novice, I went down because I saw a lobster, and my novice self actually stopped the camera, but Ironman got it.
Yo, how about a cockroach?
But really, a long time I really don't do this. I tell you.
What are you?
No, do me. We just feel GG.
Yeah, I feel bad when you want to hear about that tree.
I borrowed them. So I tried to get a shot of the barracuda for you guys to see. He probably thought I was diving, so he paddled away. So now we're switching spots. We're going over to the deeper part of the reef so we can catch some big fish. This is a Jamaican fish pot. And now we're on the deep. Immediately after arriving on the deep side of the reef, we actually encountered a YouTuber, and this is his catch. Big boy, no man. I didn't want to show too much of that because I didn't want to spoil his video. So this is me taking a dive at the 30 feet mark. I was just scanning around, you know, taking a look, seeing how comfortable I was down there. and I was actually pretty comfortable. So at this point, I didn't have any fish on my string. So we both took a dive. I was trying to get one of the two fish that we saw in front of us, and this happened. So I'm sure you saw that, but I missed. So at this point, I was 90% certain that it wasn't me. So I gave Ironman Spearfishing my gun to take a dive, and I took his. Here you can see me with his gun. It has 2 bands and a lot of power. I didn't see much, so I went to the surface, and this reaction let me know that I need to perfect my game, because it's not the gun, it's me. After telling me he got a jack, I came down and actually missed one, but Ironman was right there to catch it. I didn't attempt shooting a fish on this dive, I just wanted to admire the reef. And as you may or may not notice, I actually put timestamp in the video, so if you want to skip through to the interesting parts, you can always do that. But let's just admire this for a sec. So seeing how bad I was at spearfishing, Ironman actually gave me a fish to start my string. And there's a saying, if you start with one, the rest will come. And after feeling bad about taking a fish I didn't shoot, I made this perfect dive on a fish, but I'm gonna let you watch it play out.
But man, it's safety man, but can't believe
So after that happened to me again, I got serious. So I'm now laying on the bottom, just waiting on something to pass by. This fish swam into the cave and I wasn't about to follow it because I already was on the bottom and I didn't have much breath left. So off camera, I actually shot my first fish. It's not a monster, but it's something. So a little while after that, I saw Ironman booking it across. So I took a look and I was wondering what's going on. Then after he signaled to me, in front of me there was a huge stingray. I record this video in wide view, so it's gonna look a bit smaller than it actually is, but it's a beautiful sight to see. We decided to change spots, so we're just booking it over the flats, and after seeing that stingray there wasn't much fish in the area, but that's about to change shortly. So on this dive, I actually saw a flash of red right inside this little cave, and this happened. I got a good shot on that fish, but my spear got stuck in the back of the cave. Yo! Yeah, so Ironman was kind enough to go get the spear for me. Big shout out to Ironman Spearfishing, by the way. Go subscribe to his channel. And right after he dove down, I actually saw a sea turtle out in the distance. So just now I put the parrotfish that I shot on the string, and I made a dive again, and I actually saw a beautiful jack. It was a nice size, but this happened. I just barely missed. The fish turned at the last second. So I made another dive at that same spot, and two lovely ones actually swam up on me again. They're not as big as that last one, but every time I went to lock in on the fish, I would see a flash of yellow behind me. And you can see me checking back every second, and the fish actually got away. So I went back down to check out what I saw, and looking in the cave, there were at least 50 nice sized grunt in there. I did not want to risk shooting in the cave because of what happened last time, but you can see them there. After diving and checking out the cave again, I went up for some air, and I actually saw this school of jack, so I took a shot. And at that point, I noticed that jacks are just too fast. So this actually turned out to be my catch. Not too bad. I shot a few off camera, and I wish I got it there. This was my catch of the day, and Ironman actually caught a octopus there, but my GoPro battery died. Didn't get to show it. So ensure you leave a like on the video, subscribe as well, and check out Ironman Spearfishing Adventure on YouTube. Peace.